Here's an Arvin model 9595. This model was introduced around 1959, although this particular example is from early 1960 based on some of the date codes on the transistors. Now, I showed you one of these radios briefly in my Kutztown finds videos, or video rather, and I ended up parting that set out to fix this one. This one had a bad output transistor, and I wanted to put a matched pair in there so that it would, sound good. Plus, I couldn't get this one to work, so just ended up becoming parts. You can see there's some slight differences between the two. This one says 7 transistor on the top of the dial scale, and this one doesn't, but it says transistor down here, which this one doesn't. They both have the same model number. I like the look of this one a little better. I like how they added, 7 transistor up there where you can more easily see it. This one was just missing the Arvin logo. You can see where it originally was. It's definitely an unusual shape. Not even sure what you'd call that, to be honest. The handle comes up like that so you can carry it around, but it doesn't have a position to lean the radio back. It's only all the way up or all the way down. Alright, let's hear it play.
You can't make a heart love somebody. You can lead a heart to love, but you can't make it fall.
Save me a ridiculous amount of money.
If you owe more than $10,000 to the IRS or state, choose the company.
I think that would just gnaw at Kobe.
I think it would gnaw at Kobe if DeAndre Jordan wasn't working at it. I think, because we don't know, and I don't know if DeAndre Jordan doesn't work at it.
Cloudy. The temperature 69 degrees. At Norwich.
As you can hear, the sensitivity of the set is pretty good. Here's the serial number, 1846745, and just grab the back of the other one real quick. The one I junked is 1513739. So it looks like I was right, actually. It looks like the one I parted out is the older one by a little bit. The set has a center tapped battery compartment, and it takes 4 C cells. I had to put some, wadded up paper towel behind that spring there because it wasn't making good contact with the battery. It's kind of an awkward design. It's a little rattly as well. There are those output transistors. It's got one of those, I believe they're called couplate units. Reduces the number of individual parts that have to be, soldered down by hand. Contains just a bunch of resistors, and I believe some capacitors as well. I worked on this set originally quite a long time ago. I believe I was running out of capacitors at the time, otherwise I wouldn't have wasted one of those fairly expensive axial ones in there, what a radial one would do. Here's the open oscillator coil. And by open I mean there's no shield over it. That's pretty typical for American-made radios. Alright, I think that about wraps it up. Thanks for watching.